Brilliant. Welcome to our senior session, everyone, on Zoom. We are live on YouTube where this session is saved, and we are just about to go live on my Facebook, my Instagram. Perfect timing. Morning, Mummy. Pranam. We're just going live now. Are you okay? If everyone on Zoom just stays on mute for me, thank you, till the end of the session. Good morning and welcome to our Feel Good workout with my amazing 74-year-old mother-in-law, Nisha Ben Mahendra Mehta. We are here again, as we have been every week for the last 2 years. Just to announce those that are live, next week I will be taking 1 week off on holiday, but please use all the saved workouts on my YouTube channel. There are 2 years worth. If you are seniors, vulnerable, care homes, we have the Gables Care Home live with us on Zoom this morning as well. This workout is for all ages. I can see a lovely lady with her grandson who's joining in, who must be on his Easter holidays, who I will go and talk to at the end on Zoom. If you would like to join on Zoom, please sign up to my free newsletter on my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com. We have a WhatsApp group where I can communicate things like me being away, hopefully on holiday from tomorrow. So just next Friday, there will be no live session, but please use the YouTube ones and comment on my YouTube channel. We're going to start with a little bit of breath work, just to center us, to get us focused. How are you feeling today? Are you good? You've got a nice candle, you've done your prayers? Puja. She's done her puja this morning. I have amazing next to me, which I will show you after. I'll share some clips on my Instagram stories, who I also go and talk to at the end. If they could just check they're all on mute, that would be fantastic. So we're going to start with a bit of breath work. All we're going to do is focus on your breathing, and I want you to try and breathe in nice and slow through your nostrils, and then try and exhale for a little bit longer than your inhale. Just focus on your breath. Your heart rate might feel a little bit high to start, just getting here, but you made it, I made it, Mummy made it. So just focusing on your breathing. Lovely deep inhale, breathing in lots of positivity, and exhale any negativity, tension, anxiety. Just let it all go here. Just close your eyes, relax, breathing in and trying to make that exhale, the breath out, a little bit longer than your inhale, just to help calm the body and the mind, to kick in the parasympathetic nervous system. Nice deep breaths in and lovely long exhale. Let's do one more in your own time. You can always count in your head. I sometimes count 4 breathing in, and then maybe count to the count of 6 on your breath out. Lovely. Just open your eyes. A little breath snack, something you can do at any time of the day. Sometimes when I'm a little bit stressed or anxious, or if I'm going live on TV, radio, or on here, I sometimes just do a breath snack to calm my body and mind. We're going to just bring in some movement with that breath now. We're going to start with some lovely feel-good hugs. This is the famous hug. Breathing in, opening out your arms, opening out your chest. I want you all to give yourselves a big hug that you made it here today. We're almost doing a standing or seated cat-cow. Mummy does all the exercises seated for you. So we're just going to do a few more. You can really open wide. Me and Mummy are sending a big hug to all of you for coming to invest in your health, not just our physical health. Exercise for sanity, not vanity. It's not about how we look. We're trying to help reduce risks of chronic illnesses. I'm a proud Diabetes UK ambassador. I work with Alzheimer's Society as well, brain tumor research. There is so much research around the power of exercise, and this is going to help us hit the government guidelines of physical activity. One more. Are we enjoying these hugs? Everyone on Zoom, give me a big smile that I can see. If you're on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, just give yourselves a big feel-good hug. It's so nice to just warm the spine up and really open out the body. We're going to start with a few neck circles. So this whole workout, I'd like you to imagine your belly button in towards your spine. We're training these muscle groups in our stomach. We're bringing our shoulder blades up, back, and down. I can see everyone on Zoom is used to this. If it's your first time, we're just scapular setting. So we're bringing them up to our ears, slightly back and down. Now that is a lovely posture there. If we can all maintain a lovely straight spine, stomach muscles engaged, most importantly, a lovely smile. And then we're going to start circling our neck. Just giving our neck a little bit of love, a little bit of self-care. This is all part of my Feel Good prescription, the mobility section of our workout where we're warming up all the muscles and joints. It's changed direction. This workout is for you. I go through so many exercises every week, a different plan that I work out to try and challenge you, especially if you've been doing them with us for 2 years. But if there's any exercise you cannot do, just do something that you enjoy. We're going to do some nice big swimming movements with our arms, really open out. I do workplace wellness where I go into corporates and businesses. Sitting for too long, many of us are stuck behind our desks on Zoom calls if you're working from home. Still move our arms forward, and we're lacking those movement breaks, the exercise snacks in our day. So I even teach them simple movements like Mummy's doing on the chair. You could be doing behind your desk if you're working from home, if you're studying. We have some lovely children on today's workout as well, which I'm so pleased. Grandchildren joining her grandmother, amazing idea. Let's do a little bit with our wrists. So we're just going to aid circulation. It is freezing in the UK. I know we have global participants, but it's been snowing here. You can start with just the wrists. I'm just circling them out. My arms are nice and straight, just aiding circulation and blood flow. Changing direction, and then as a challenge you could lift one leg up and do the same with your ankles. So here I'm just drawing some little circles with my feet and my hands. As I lift that leg, you're going to have to engage all your quadricep muscles. These are going to help strengthen the legs. So leg extensions are really effective. If you're sitting on the sofa watching your series or your films or whatever you're doing, you could be doing these simple movements through the day. Other side, did you feel that? Deep breath, so always keep breathing through our workouts. Lovely on Zoom, I can see lots of beautiful people smiling away, good. We want to enjoy this workout, so make it fun for you. We're here to have a little bit of fun as our Feel Good community as well. I'm on the other side. I'm just challenging my brain to keep it fit by adding in extra movements, but you do what you can and relax. We're going to do a full body roll down. Did you feel that? Mummy's aching already. You can feel the muscles warming up. We're going to try and reach up as high as we can. Literally grow, grow, grow. And then we're going to slowly come down. If you're standing, I'm hinging at the hips And I'm just coming down, and blood flow will go to your brain, so you don't have to stay too long. Should have a nice calming effect. Then I want you to slowly engage your stomach muscles and roll up as if you're like a puppet and someone is pulling your strings up one at a time so that your spine has to unravel. Does that make sense? So it's like a full roll down. Mummy's doing it on the chair. So I'm literally lengthening up, breathing in. You can even go on your tiptoes or your heels up, mummy, if you want, and engage your calf muscles. Good. And then we're going to slowly roll down the spine. Let everything go here. Just surrender. Doesn't that feel lovely? Even feeling the blood to my fingertips. The blood's going to my brain. It should have a nice calming effect. Don't have to stay too long. Engage those stomach muscles to help us unravel each vertebra by vertebra. Nice and slow, all the way up. Lovely. Well done. So now we're going to just start warming up the body a little bit. So we have this marching on the spot. This is to start raising our heart rate, just to get us a little bit into that aerobic training zone, to help reduce things like cardiovascular disease. Exercise is fabulous for type 2 and diabetes, where we're trying to reduce our blood sugar levels. So while I'm talking and explaining, if you have the energy, you can move fast or slow, or you can rest. And it's good to rest, to let the heart rate come and then go into the next exercise. I can see here, he's jogging on the spot. I'm going to put him on camera, everyone. Keep marching where you're at. So mummy's getting her steps in. See this lovely little boy, he's jogging on the spot. So this is a great way for us to hit our cardio targets. Relax for a second. What we're going to try today is something slightly different, where we're going to march our feet in and out. And we're just going to walk through it. So you can move your arms. We're doing a little bit of a dance move today. How does this feel? So we do everything body weight to start, especially beginners. If you want to start adding in some weights, here you could grab some tins. So mummy's got some tins there. They're perfect, because all my workouts, you don't need fancy equipment. This is quite a nice little move here. I can see everyone having a bit of fun. So some of you have grabbed your dumbbells or your light weights. Andrew's got some lovely light dumbbells. Has my mum got her pink dumbbells? Kamucha, well done, she's wearing pink. Mummy's got her tins. Let's keep going, just for about 10 more seconds. I'm just going to watch you guys, because you're looking fabulous. This is a quite nice little dance move we've got going on at the beginning today. Let me take a little clip of this for my social media later to help inspire so many people. Let's go for 3. Good, and 2, and 1. Amazing. Relax there. So our heart rate should be a little bit higher. What we're going to do now is a little bit of banded work, like a band exercise snack. If you've got a band, don't worry if you haven't. You just grab a pair of old tights are perfect, which we've had to dig out because it's so cold in London. Or even a scarf or a chundri, like an Indian scarf. Something with a bit of stretch would be ideal. And we're going to start with my famous shoulder floss, the thing I prescribe all ages to do every day. We're going to stand nice, sit and stand nice and tall with the spine nice and straight. You're going to try and bring your arms up and behind your head. Now, they don't have to stay straight like mine. I have seen clients, ladies in person, even in my groups that I do at home, and they could be struggling to get their arms up and over because we're all so tight from sedentary lifestyles and technology. So you just slowly try and see your range of movement. Don't worry if you haven't got a band. You could also just try and move your arms. Imagine you're holding something up and over. We're encouraging this shoulder joint, this big ball and socket joint, to come up and over. Let's just turn this music down a little bit. Just, I've got terrible hay fever, even in that has been making my throat and nose and eyes very itchy. So we'll just get my voice there. Breathing in, breathing out. Can you feel a little bit of a burning sensation if you're using a band? Because we're using resistance to make it harder. You can hold your hands closer and the band tighter. To make it easier, just loosen off. Now, I prescribe this every day, I would say, for everyone sitting for long periods. This is a wonderful exercise. You should feel your muscles starting to warm up as well. Shall we do one more? Because mine are already burning. Are yours burning, Mummy? Yeah. Yeah, they are. She just carries on. Excellent. Give it a little shake out. Did you feel that on Zoom, everyone? Yes, thumbs up to those cameras that I've got on. Amazing. We're going to do a few spinal twists. So we're just adding in some movement for our spine before we go into the main part of the workout. We're just twisting round. It is keeping your body facing the front, and it's just a very small twist to the side. Now I'm going to show you that if you didn't have a band, so anyone on Instagram that may just be watching today, give yourselves a few spinal twists, because that feels so good, where you're tight in the middle or upper part of your back, this thoracic area, and we're all, trust me, sitting like this, we want to try and open out, mobilize your spine, small movement. You can breathe out, breathe in. So Mummy, just keep your head nice and straight to your spine. So we're trying to keep everything straight. If the band is difficult, let go of the band and just have your hands and elbows out to open your chest. One more. Ooh, can you feel this? Yes, does it feel tight? Oh, it's quite tiring just with the band, right? Effective. We're now going to work these lats. Hopefully we will be getting some proper sunshine like we did last week in the UK. So I often get asked about this area in t-shirts, in sari, Indian blouses, that sort of thing. We can do this at home. We can try and mimic a lat pull down where we're going to have our arms straight up. One arm is going to stay right by your ear. Let the band have a lot of slack. So if you're holding a band, just let it loose, and you're going to bring the other elbow down the side, and I'm squeezing as it travels down. We're going to do 5 on one side just to really activate that muscle. You breathe out. You breathe in as you release. If it's easy, obviously hold the band a bit tighter. If you haven't got a band, you could hold your tins there. And as I bring this elbow, staying by my side, I'm squeezing this muscle group. Can you feel that, yeah? So we're going to do about 5 or 6 on each side. It's like a little lat pull down using a resistance band. All these exercises I've sort of made up over the last 2 years have now been approved by physios in the care homes, where they have patients up to the age of 100 using my workouts every week, which makes me so happy that I've got the nice seal of approval from physios as well. So let's change sides. It's quite hard to keep that other arm straight up. Yeah, so see how you feel. Try the mirror. Go onto YouTube. You can always just try 1 or 2 of my sessions, fast forward them even to areas, exercises that you need to practice. So we're really thinking about the muscles that we're working. So really squeeze down and round. Let's do 1 more. How does it feel, Mummy?
Yeah, good.
Good. Can you feel it? And relax. Good. So you could always do a little band slack. Just this few exercises that I taught you for say 5 minutes every day. Yeah, if you just had that little bit of time on the sofa or by your desk. We're now going to tie the band around our thighs. We're going to do a little exercise If you don't have a band, do not worry. You're just going to try and mimic this exercise. So you could just try and tie your pair of tights or band. What we're going to try and do is squeeze out against the band. So have it slightly tight, so it's a little bit challenging. This is a great one for this area, even our inner thighs, so abductors, adductors. We're going to try and work the glutes as well, and we get tight in our hips as well when we're sitting for too long, and that's the area we can carry stress in as well. So we're going to just try and squeeze out against the band. We're kind of going one side at a time just to warm up. Exhale, inhale. If you haven't got a band, try and visualize your legs are like in thick mud and you're trying to squeeze past it, trying to trudge through that mud. So we're really focusing our mind on the muscles that we're working, that mind over muscle connection. And there's a lot of scientific research behind the things that I mentioned here. Can you feel that a little bit, Mummy? Yeah? So you're really trying to squeeze out. Then, if the band feels loose, mine's a little bit loose, I'm going to make mine a little bit tighter. We're going to try and do both legs squeezing out and in. So it's a little bit challenging. Without the band, you can still try and squeeze out and in. I'm really trying to open out my thighs. I'm trying to activate all the muscles, inner and outer thigh. It's just a little squeeze out and in. My feet are kind of planted on the ground and it's more the movement coming in. So we're sitting nice and tall. We're smiling, I hope. Can I see some smiles on Zoom? Amazing. And it's a bit of a difficult exercise, this one. So you've got to really try and focus. If it doesn't work for you, just march it out or do something that you can feel. But we're trying to sort of mimic this squeeze, yeah? It's a small, controlled movement. Mummy's breathing is fabulous. I can hear her. Are you breathing? Are you taking those deep breaths? Because you don't want to hold your breath when you're exercising. Squeezing out and in. Ladies, pelvic floor, something I talk about on my women's groups, in my Facebook community, in my group sessions in person. I'm not ashamed to say it even here. It's so important that these are the types of exercises that you can maybe think about your pelvic floor muscles. So that's all ages, mums, especially after pregnancy, and obviously as we age, right, Mummy? Exhale, inhale, and relax. This is something we've talked about, pelvic floor. It's important, right?
Very important.
And it's something that Mummy's also been talking to the doctor about. So I think it's things like this where we want to break the taboos and talk about things openly, especially in Asian communities. We women on this, do you know about your pelvic floor exercises? Good, I can see some thumbs up. Good, I mean, it's mainly women in this situation, but ask your loved ones and maybe Google it because it's an important area, especially as we age, right? So we will leave this band now. We've had a lovely band snack. We're going to do some active recovery. This is the option when I'm talking to do a little bit of boxing, which I love. It's such a good stress reliever. It's going to start raising your heart rate. You could go fast or slow. We've got a little professional grandson. Gita, Auntie's grandson, is boxing away there. Lovely boxing. You can shuffle your feet fast or slow. You can even grab some very light weights. So maybe some of those tins, or if you have 1 kg dumbbells, that is perfect. So we're going to do 5 more seconds of boxing. You're going to get rid of any stress, any worries, any anxiety right here. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Relax, recover for a second. We're going to go into strength today, and we're going to go back to basics with the king of lower body exercises to demonstrate and to begin with. We're going to be doing eventually our squats or our sit and stand with the chair. But because we have all ages up to 100, when you're on the sofa, and this applies to everyone, start practicing your leg extensions, because here you're training these muscles to really work, to lift your leg. If it's easy for you, you can add some holds in. So you can hold for maybe 3 seconds. Are you tightening these muscles, mummy, yeah? So I'm lifting the leg, but I'm intentionally tightening these muscles. So this is the exercise level 1 for anyone that maybe cannot stand. I have disabled groups of children. I found out last week, I haven't told mummy, and it brought tears to my eyes that a school has been using my workouts for children with disabilities on a regular basis. They can't share anything more that I can put out on social media because of child protection, but it just made my day. So this sort of exercise is fabulous if you are able to do that. Next level up, we're going to hold the chair for safety. It's there. We're going to start working our legs a little bit harder with our knees always staying out, the weight in your heels, and we're just going to come up slightly to activate. So we're coming up to a small standing position, but we've got the chair there for safety. And this is, again, is good activation. Remember, as we build up to our squat, the knees go in the same direction as your toes. The weight stays in the back part of your heels. I like to think that I can almost see my toes as I'm coming up. So you breathe out and you focus. You hold your stomach muscles in. You tighten the leg muscles. So I can see everyone on Zoom even just activating here. Just coming up slightly. Think about your form. Look at your knees. Are they staying back and out? Lovely. Let's do one more. Mummy's breathing out. Breathing in as we come down. Amazing. What we're going to add is the next level up, and you stay at whatever level you can. Some of you have started, we're coming all the way up, and we're not just standing, we're thinking about all the muscles. This is the biggest lower body exercise. I would prescribe squat on a regular basis, a couple of times a week, 3 sets would be the ideal, but doing them properly. So even if you 3 repetitions a day, do them rather than doing 10 badly. Mummy, are you feeling this? Yeah? So breathing out, we're squeezing up at the top. I'm going to show you some from the side, that my body stays nice and upright. It doesn't collapse forward. It's not this. It's me staying nice and upright. I'm imagining sitting on that chair, and then I'm squeezing up, watching my knees, tightening the muscles. Let's do 2 more if you can. At any point, if you need to rest or if you want to just march on the spot, that is fine as well. We're starting with body weight, and then we're going to do 1 more, squeezing up. I can already feel that lovely activation and coming down. Well done. Do you feel your heart rate? The beauty of strength training. So breathe for a second. You are calories. You are maintaining your muscle mass, something I'm very passionate about to help reduce risks of osteoporosis. We're going to do a second set. Now, the challenge now with strength training, and those of you that have been on my workouts, I can see lots of you on Zoom, you can start adding weight, whether it's a laundry bottle, whether it's tins to start off with, whether it's 2 dumbbells now. I can see Andrew's got 2, so is Taruna Auntie. Selena's got a bigger dumbbell. We're going to try and hold a weight, but beginners just do another set body weight. So whatever works for you. Breathing out, breathing in as you come down. We're going to really feel these squats. Nice and slow, targeting all of our lower body muscles to keep us independent as we age. We're mimicking the sit and stand, and we're just literally trying to add a bit of weight on, whether it's next time you play a YouTube workout, could you add a little rucksack on your back? Could you find something a little bit heavier that's safe to hold in your household? I don't expect you to have dumbbells or kettlebells like I do with my gym. Let's do a couple more. Well done, Mummy. Can you feel it? 2, breathing out, slowly coming down. So when I come down, I'm controlling it. I'm not just sitting down fast. 1 more. Well done, and relax. Put your weight down. Now, I do say the magic number, ideally, is 3 sets of 10. And I say that just because it's a goal, but I'm very happy for you to do smaller amounts and build up to that. And maybe not even every day, but Mummy's osteoporosis, when she had a fall, her bones have got stronger, her muscles have got stronger. Luckily, she didn't have any fracture. Her knee pain has gone. You can say yourself, what? So osteoarthritis? Gone. It's all gone. And that is also the same for my mum, Kumud Benshar. She's putting a big thumbs up on Zoom. She used to ask me about her knees because she started feeling knee pain. Anyone else on Zoom feel similar benefits? Do you feel like your legs have got stronger? Yeah, I can see Ari and Deb, good. I can see some thumbs up here. So shall we do 1 more set today? Because today we're trying to focus on some real strength building here. So let's try and think about this next set. Can you use any other weight? Could you add on a little bit? Could you put a little bag on your back? Could you find a Coke bottle, something that we're not supposed to be drinking, and maybe hold that? So let's try and find something. I think one of the grandsons has gone off to find that he can hold, maybe his school bag or something, which is fabulous. So hold up your weights for me. Let's see what you've all got. Don't worry if you haven't got a weight. You can just use your body weight. Brilliant. Okay, so shall we start, Mummy? Are you good with that weight? Yeah. Yeah, shall I give you, I think that's good, right? Let's do the last set. So this may be a little bit harder than your first set, but we had a bit of a break on purpose to recover. And if you're doing leg extensions, please keep going. Maybe add in some holds. If you're marching on the spot, do that even if you're just moving your body in any way that you possibly can. Every minute counts, and there's science behind that. Yeah, it's not about going for an hour-long, 2-hour workout these days. We're leading busy lives, and we need to get movement in, snack-sized amounts, bite-sized amounts through the day. So whatever you're doing right now, any movement is going to be of benefit to your physical and mental health. I think we're on number 5. Mummy, can you count for us? Do you want to count out loud today? Just good. You go nice and slow, your own pace. Good. Mummy and I are normally in sync, but you can take it nice and slow. 7. Good. Some of you that I saw just now on Zoom are even raising up. So we've got my friend Reshma's mummy, is under Kantilal Patania's iPad. She's making some adaptations, just using her weights up in the air. So well done, Auntie. That's brilliant. 10. Yay! Let's do 1 more for luck. If you are pushing your weight up carefully, that's your trophy from me to you. Last squat. And relax. Well done. Really good work. Breathe there. We're going to box it out as an optional. Do you feel like your heart rate went up there, everyone? Yes? The best thing is that we're building strength. We're preserving our lean muscle mass. We're hopefully building it up. And we're burning fat at the same time. We want to maintain a healthy weight to reduce our risks or even reverse things like type 2 diabetes. So much can be done with exercise, healthy eating, lifestyle changes. We're going to do some press ups. So Mummy's going to start on the wall because we are going to try and get 2 sets of 10 in. I'm going to demonstrate that's not able to have anyone that's new. See, I'll just move the chair out of the way and see Mummy, who does some very talk through form for the wall press-ups. I've been doing my workouts for a while and the wall is getting, maybe find your kitchen island, have way and start on an incline. That's the next level up. So if you're seated, hands are on my thighs, I'm coming down and I'm really pushing against my body as I come up. Nice straight spine. So I'm looking down as I go down, neck is neutral to my spine, my stomach muscles are engaged. If you're by the wall, I'm going to talk through form in a minute, but just do a few reps. You breathe out as you lift away from the chair or the wall. You're trying to activate all these upper body muscles, right? So really think about your strength. This is a great strength builder for upper body. If you're by the wall, like Mummy is, it's a straight line from your head down to your heels. My hands stay wide to help me. I can progress by moving my feet a little bit further away. Do your 10, have a seat or do some marching when you finish. And I'm coming towards the wall, breathing in, breathing out. I'm trying to get my chest between my hands. And I'm trying to keep my body in a straight line from my head down to my heels. I'm not hinging at my hips. Stomach muscles are engaged. I'm squeezing my arm muscles tight. When you've done 10, good. Some of you have started marching out. Some of you are still going. Well done on Zoom. I can see you doing really well. Good. And there's some adaptations as well. Well done, Lata, Auntie Shah. Well done, Andrew. Well done. I think Ayush Auntie is doing them on the ground as well. So she's really progressed. We have all abilities here, so well done. And Hamida Nathu, well done. You're marching out. Well done. Do you feel that? Could you progress by maybe having a higher surface? If you are on the wall, I would say kitchen island is perfect. I like to keep my hands wide. It's easier to get my chest between my hands. How do you feel, Mummy?
Yes.
You could progress by maybe moving your feet further away, which you did. Good. She's teacher's pet. She gets, give her a gold star, everyone. Little clap for Mummy. She's doing it there. They're all clapping. Little clap for you. Shall we do one more set today? I want to focus on the big compound exercises, the sit and stand and the press ups. So some of you are on the chair, that's absolutely fine. So if you are on the chair, you can push here and squeeze up. Focus. Keep your stomach muscles engaged. Keep your back nice and straight. And if you're against the wall like Mummy, you're keeping your head nice and straight to your spine. Good. You can even move your hands down just ever so slightly. Neck nice and straight. And Mummy's got a lovely straight line. I hope you have as well at home. It's all about doing things properly rather than just rushing. Can everybody see me? Let me get on all the cameras. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice and slow. So if you find it easy, I challenge you to go slower, like Mummy does. Maybe 3 seconds towards the wall. 3 seconds away. We can use tempo. So we can slow it down so your muscles have time under tension. Does that make sense? Seated. Keep going if you can. Roll out your wrists if you need to at the end. Even here, we can go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm really focusing. It might not feel like we're doing much, but that mind over muscle connection, nice and slow, means those muscles are under tension for longer. Good. Well done, everyone. When Mummy finishes, or whenever you're done, you can even add a little bit of boxing in. just to get a mixture, or just rest, because some of these exercises are quite challenging for the heart rate. I lift heavy weights, which you've probably seen on my Instagram, and that's something I've built up over the last 11 years of my journey. I only started training and exercising properly 11 years ago, not all my life. And I lift heavy weights, heavier than my body weight. Mommy's not been watching, thank goodness, but it's to show you that your strength can increase over time, gradually, over a long period with good form. We're going to be doing now chest press. So we're going to keep our elbows here. We're going to sit because I want you to try and engage your calf muscles as well. So we're going to keep ourselves in this lovely 90 degrees. Have a little look at your muscles, everyone. We might as well do a little yay. So we're all looking fabulous. Everyone's smiling on Zoom. We're then going to squeeze those elbows together and bring them out. Now I'm going to come around with a protractor and measure this 90 degrees on everyone. Can we squeeze them in and then bring them out again? You should really feel this, even without weight. I'm showing you. I am thinking about the muscles that I'm working. Breathing out, squeeze. Breathing in, release. I mean, I can feel this already without any weight in my back, in my arms, in my shoulders, and I'm trying to work these important pectoral muscles, which get really tight when we're sitting for long periods in our postures like this, or if we're on our phone, on Instagram for too long, anything like that, working from our desks, watching Netflix. So can we do a couple more? Can you feel this, Mummy? Yeah. We haven't got any weights, and I'm really feeling this. We're squeezing tight and relax. So that was supposed to be just our form. Some of you, Selena, well done, is already holding her dumbbells there on Zoom. We're going to add in, to keep our brains fit as well, to reduce risks of things like Alzheimer's and dementia. We're going to lift our heels at the same time as this squeeze, then bring the heels back down. So Mummy, let's grab some weights if you want. If the body weight was hard enough, carry on with that. When you lift your heels, we're targeting these muscles, our calves. They get tight, especially when I do long walks, they get neglected. We can be using them when we're sitting. Nobody would even know if you lift your heels under the dining table and release. Good. I'm checking my 90 degrees. If you're holding a weight, you're keeping your wrists nice and straight. I'm lifting my heel. It's a challenge for my brain. And I'm going through perimenopause now, so things like brain fog, I've got to really focus as well. We have challenges all through our life, but we can use exercise to keep us strong, body and mind. Lift up through the heels. Can you focus on your calves? Woo! Shall we do 2 more? Are you breathing? Breathe out, breathe in. Oh, I could feel that. Did you feel that with your weights? Thumbs up on Zoom. So if you didn't feel it, that means maybe increase your weight very slightly from tins to a water bottle to maybe a laundry bottle over time. Now we're going to do 3 minutes of cardio. It sounds so easy, but we're looking at the time and I have lots to cover. We're going to start with some aerobic workout like the 80s, cross-body reaches, a bit of coordination. You can hold your light tins or dumbbells. We're going to go nice and pace, whatever pace works for you that makes you feel good. You could go fast. We could be reaching out. I'm going to wait for Mummy so we coordinate. Good. Fast or slow. Now the timer started. Let's keep going, everyone. We're aiming for about a minute today. If you need to stop and start, that's fine. Your stamina, your fitness levels will hopefully increase the more you do. If you can do 2 or 3 of these sessions off my YouTube channel every week, that would be amazing. You should feel like you can do more in your day, right, Mummy? Do you have more energy? Yes, more stamina. She's always on the go, Mummy. A lot of us are. So 5 more seconds. Can we go any faster for anyone who wants a challenge? 5, 4, 3, reaching across, 2 and 1. Well done. Breathe. Take some deep breaths. Have a sip of water if you need it. When your heart rate goes up, I encourage you, you're trying to get to a sort of higher heart rate, maybe your anaerobic training zone, so around that area. We're going to let it recover. Before we move in, I'm just going to show you the options. If you're standing, I imagine you have good balance. If you're seated, I'm trying to get you to lift your knee up as high as you can to use these lower stomach muscles when we're lifting the knee up. We're then going to imagine you've got a rope and you're pulling yourself up. If you want, this takes a bit of coordination. Nobody's watching you, so don't worry. Have a bit of fun with it. Obviously, everyone can see me and Mummy, but we hope that just by watching us, it will inspire you to even do a minute with us. Come on, of high knees and rope pulls. Feel free to add a little light weight if you feel like it. Let's go a little bit faster if you want. If you get tired, stop, recover, rejoin. Can we go a little bit higher? So use your stomach muscles as you lift your knee up. If it's hard to do the arms, just focus on the legs. If it's hard to do the legs, just focus on the arms. Imagine you're pulling yourself up on that rope. Well done, team. We're going for a little bit longer today to finish our workout with a little bit of a challenge. It's about a minute. So let's go for 10 more seconds. Are you doing okay, Mummy?
Yes.
Are you sure? You can stop and start if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Well done. Out of 10 on Zoom. If 0 is I'm asleep, Lavina, and 10 is I can't do any more, Lavina, give me a number on your hands. Those of you on Zoom, obviously YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, give yourself a little gauge. I can see 7s, 10 from a grandson. Andrew's got a 9. Reshma's mum has got about an 8. Purnima Auntie's drawing a 9. Well done. I can see good numbers. Selena, 9. Well done. When we do the next last bit of boxing, can you increase your number? Not if you're a 9 or 10. I don't want you to do any more than that. But if you're a 6 or 7, we're going to use the last minute of boxing, with or without the feet, seated or standing. Everyone join in for this minute. This is the one that's going to make you feel so good, because we are punching away any stress, any worries. We are fighters. We have been through this pandemic for over 2 years. You are here, you're smiling, you're part of my community, and we can carry on nice and strong, so we can keep going. If you need to stop and start, please do, but punch out those arms, maybe shuffle the feet. Lovely boxing. Keep going, keep going. I'm going to video those of you on Zoom with your cameras on. Keep going, Mummy. Are you good? Last little bit. Keep going for me, everyone. I've got to take a little shot of this, because we've also got a grandson here today. Well done for joining in. We've got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Amazing. Lots of people on Zoom there. Do you feel good? Think about your mental health, your mood. I can see smiles. That is all I want to see through exercise. is some smiles. You've worked hard. We're going to do one last challenge. Quickly, a bit of balance work. Now, we did that if you did your high knees. If not, we're going to just do a few hip circles. So, Mommy, if you stay seated today, I'll show them the standing option very quickly. If you're standing, I'm encouraging you to do a balance snack every day. Hold on to your chair. Keep your body nice and straight. Try and just get the movement in your hip. Small circles to mobilize. Keep this area nice and supple, these joints moving. This leg is taking all my body weight. If you can over time, you can try and do it without support. Change directions. We're just doing this very quickly, just the last minute balance snack. Something I would encourage you to do every day, whether that's hip circles or just standing on one leg and seeing how long you can hold. And change legs. So Mommy's already changed legs. Let me do this side. If you're standing, try and keep straight. So rather than holding on and balancing, try and keep your body nice and straight. Engage your stomach muscles. We are also improving the balance between both legs. So we're working up strength to keep everything. One side is always more dominant than the other. Does that feel okay? Yes. And you can do bigger or smaller circles. Like I said, over time, you can hold on to that chair, little bit less, hold on with your fingertips. Over time, you could have your hands on your waist even. But that is a challenge for those that are able to stand and do things standing. Mummy does it on the chair. Super work, everyone. This is the best bit of the workout. Stay for the stretch. This is where we're reducing risks of injuries. We're lengthening out the muscles that we've worked. We're going to start with a big hug because I think you're all amazing for just joining, doing whatever you can today. Breathing in. Let's open out our chest. Really arch your back. Stick your tailbone out. Open up your chin. Lift it up. Breathe in some positivity. Be proud of yourself. Give your body a big hug for whatever it allowed you to do today. Give yourselves a little pat on the back, a little bit of love, releasing some serotonin, oxytocin, the love hormone. We're going to also do a nice shoulder stretch. So we're going to bring one arm over our body, relax the shoulder away from your ear, bring it in with the other arm, and you're going to look over that shoulder. You should feel a nice release, like after all of our banded exercises, our chest press, our press ups, releasing out the muscles so they don't feel too sore. I like you to remember, Lavina, but a little bit of muscle soreness is normal if you're using new muscle groups. Other side, so really relax that shoulder away from your ear. Can you feel that, Mummy? We're hugging the arm in towards your chest. You're looking over, releasing out the neck as well. Deep breaths to bring the heart rate down. Well done. So hopefully you are feeling good. We're going to do a little bit of a seated stretch. This can be quite challenging with our hips because we're seated for so long, everything gets tight. I've put one leg over the other, if you're able to. Already I can feel, if I put a bit of pressure to bring this knee down, I can feel it all here. Can you feel that? You don't need to add a lot of pressure. Over time, hopefully this will come at a nice right angle. You can bring your toes towards the heel, so my foot is flexed. And then to progress, if anyone wants to, you can just hold there. We're holding these stretches. If you want to progress, you can bring your chest down towards your thighs, a nice straight back. Breathing in, can you feel that? Release when you need to, otherwise try and hold for a couple of deep breaths. And let's change sides. Do you feel that, Mummy? Does it feel hard or it's okay? Whereabouts do you feel it? Okay, so wherever you're tight, so mummy feels it here, I feel it here. Listen to your body, yeah? That's maybe an extra stretch you need to add in. Again, other side, sitting nice and straight, maybe encouraging that knee down. That's enough. Or you can bring your chest towards your calf. Breathing in and out. Lovely deep breaths. And release. Wow, we've done nearly an hour. I hope time flies when you're having fun. I hope you're having fun. Are you having fun? Do you feel good?
Yes.
Leg nice and straight. There is no live session next week, so please, please, please use it off my YouTube. We do similar exercises, but I change it every week, so just pick any session. If you can, you're going to reach for your toes, your shins, wherever feels good. Just have that leg nice and straight. Relax your head, neck, shoulders. Breathe here. Lovely stretch. You should feel from the top of your leg down to your ankle. Roll up the spine. One more on the other side to even out. I've got my toes towards me, so the leg is nice and straight, toes are flexed towards me. I reach for my, wherever feels good. Mummy can reach her toes, she's got nice and flexible. That's another benefit you may see from these workouts. Roll up when you're ready. We have our feel good finish, signature finish. Well done, everyone. We're going to take a nice big positive inhale, breathing in lots of positivity. Exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety, all away. Mummy, would you like to do one in Gujarati for us?
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા સુખ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
There's lots of workouts in Gujarati and English. When I first launched in the pandemic to help the South Asian community, breathe in lots of positivity. This is now open to everyone over the last year and a half, any age, anywhere in the world. Bring that positivity down to your heart center. Give yourselves a bow. Thank your body. Give yourselves a clap. I am going to talk to everyone on Zoom very briefly before I have to pick my son up for Easter holidays. Everyone, there's no live session next week. Unless me and my mum, Kumaben, want to do a live next week, we will let you know. It'll be impromptu. She's on holiday, hopefully with us. Well done, Mummy. Amazing work. She's amazing. Well, what happened, baby? Is it baby? Let him in. Oh, baby, baby. It's okay. Baby, come. Okay, I'm live. We've just had the dog rush in. I'm going to